Talk about the overall effort of your guys tonight and for starters in their play in this game.
Well, I think you certainly have to be pleased with any time you can beat a quality opponent like Cornell. They are a big, strong team. We knew that coming in, and things kind of went our way early, and we got the power play goal to start it off and take the lead, and our power play was good tonight. Cornell had their chances. There's no question. I mean, they wore us down at times on our own zone, and Okanara continues to play very, very well.
Coach, two games in a row, a lot of penalties, a lot of physical play. How do you feel like you guys have responded to that?
Part of it is the nature of the game. It's a physical game, and people are going to take penalties based out of maybe being a little overly aggressive. At times, the nature of the game is people get a little angry and upset because they feel they've been taken advantage of, and they're going to respond or retaliate. I think that for the most part, I like the way we're playing. You need to play aggressive in this game. You need to physically engage in this game, whether it's by taking a penalty or not. But certainly, you cannot survive at this level in this sport by just trying to maneuver with your stick and take pucks away with your stick and win battles with your stick, and when you look back at those 8 games we played in late November and early December, part of the reason we were struggling is because we just didn't want to physically engage a whole lot. You have to pay a price, and it's tiring. It's physically tiring, fatiguing, and painful at times, but you have to be able to do that, and you have to be willing to do it in order to be successful. I think we're getting back to that style of game now, which is helpful.
There wasn't a lot of open ice out there. Quentin Shore on his first couple goals found just a little bit for his goals. Can you talk about that?
Well, there's not many secrets to this game. This is not football or basketball where you can maintain possession and be able to set up plays and things like that. Sometimes to be effective, you just have to be able to, and I hate to say this, but get pucks to the net, crash the net, be ready to be able to look for rebounds and things like that, and have a predetermined idea as to what you're going to do when your teammate has the puck. And I think there are times where in that period back in late November, early December, we were overthinking things offensively, trying to make one extra pass, trying to put one guy in a little closer, rather than just doing the physical things that allow you to score goals, whether that be creating a second shot opportunity off a direct shot of net or what have you, driving to the net. So, it's certainly to be able to win tonight was important, but you can see our game coming back to us, the game that we had in October and through mid-November, and that's certainly a good sign.
Yeah, so 6 goals against Boston University, 5 against Cornell, against 2 top 15 opponents. The offense in those 8 games that you were referencing, you could hardly buy a goal for much of that stretch. Do you think the break really came at a good time for you guys, that you could really regroup from what was going on?
Yeah. In fact, I think I was looking for the break to come a week earlier, maybe 2 weeks earlier. We certainly had. We got distracted by the success we had in those first 10 games, and kind of got away. And I saw it coming the week prior to the Yale-New Hampshire series or set of games where. I saw it in practice, and little things, not major things, but little things that occurred that we saw in both those games that weekend, and all of a sudden you started seeing our timing was off, our rhythm was off. Guys started to change their game a little bit, and certainly the break happened at a great time because when you're playing in that kind of a funk as we were, it's tough to be able to sit back, no matter whether you have a day or 2 off, and be able to reflect. But when you have 8 or 9 days like we had, to be able to really reflect and look, and then come back and regroup and watch tape and watch your game, and I think it really certainly helped us. And obviously being able to be motivated by playing two really quality opponents in BU and Cornell, that's got to help as well.
Does a game like UC play tonight make you think about going with him more often and giving him back-to-back starts? Are you going to?
He certainly makes it difficult to go against him and to choose somebody else. You know, and nothing against Adam and Sam because they're working very hard and they're playing well. But you know, it's tough right now. You know, to say that someone other than Olkanara will be playing tomorrow night. I certainly think we're leaning towards Juho. We'll make that decision probably in the next hour or so. But at this point, I mean, when someone is playing, whether it's a goaltender, a defenseman, or forward that well, you want to keep them on the ice. You want them to play, and certainly, Juho has given us that opportunity.